friends, how are you? It's Miss Land. We're going to do some reading today. Today I have a big book, and this big book is called Peter's Chair. The author of Peter's Chair is an author by the name of Ezra Jack Keats. Do you remember this author? We read another story by this author when we were at school called The Snowy Day. Yes, that also was Ezra Jack Keats. Not only is Ezra Jack Keats the author of this story, he's also the illustrator, which means he also drew the pictures. Do you also remember that in the story, The Snowy Day, the little boy was also named Peter? Okay, so let's look at the cover and let's see if we can make a guess or a prediction about what this story is going to be about. I see a little boy, which I'm guessing is probably Peter. I'm seeing a little chair. I'm also seeing a picture of a baby. I wonder if Peter is going to give his chair, because it's too little for him anymore, to someone who's smaller than him. Let's see. Before we start reading, we also want to set a purpose, our objective, right? What we're learning about. So while I'm reading, the purpose of why I am reading is I want you to look for the characters, the setting, and any major events that happen in this story. Okay, let's get started. Peter's Chair by Ezra Jack Keats. Peter stretched as high as he could. There, his tall building was finished. What happened? Oh, his dog crashed his building. Crash! Down it came. Shh, called his mother. You'll have to play more quietly. Remember, we have a new baby in the house. Oh, this is already telling me something. Peter has a new brother or sister. That's definitely a major event, right? He has a new sibling. So let's see. Let's read on. Peter looked in his sister Susie's room. Okay, now we found out it's a sister. He now has a sister. We've also met some characters. We've met Peter, right? Susie is his baby sister. His mom, we saw his dog. His mother was fussing around the cradle. That's my cradle, he thought. And they painted it pink? Ooh. Let's see. I remember I'm making a connection, boys and girls, because I remember I'm the older sibling. So some of you who have younger brothers or sisters, right? I have a younger brother. And I know that feeling when you get another sibling that comes into your house, right? And they start taking all of your things that belong to you, right? Maybe clothes or toys or even, right, your cradle. And sometimes you feel a little sad about it because you think, those were all my things. And now somebody else is coming in and taking those things, right? So are any of you older brothers and sisters? And you know that feeling too of having to hand down all your things to your younger siblings, right? Sometimes that can be sad. Let's see how Peter feels. So look, it shows up. Here's Dad. Here's another character. It looks like Dad is painting the high chair pink. Okay, so let's see how Peter feels. Hi, Peter, said his father. Would you like to help paint your sister's high chair? It's my high chair, whispered Peter. Oh, I don't think he's feeling very happy about this, right? Having to give away his things. I think he is feeling a little sad about this. So look, everything's turning pink, right? He saw his crib and muttered, oh, my crib, It's painted pink too. Not far away stood his old chair. They didn't paint that yet, Peter shouted. So everything, they're starting to paint everything. That's definitely a major event for Peter, right? And how he's feeling sad. So let's see what's gonna happen. Well, Peter, he picked it up and ran to his room. Look, he's running away with the chair. Why do you think he's doing that? Yeah, he doesn't want them to paint that. He doesn't want to have to give away all of his things to his baby sister. It's not that he doesn't love her and he doesn't want to share, but he's feeling that what is his now, right? He just wants to feel that he has some things left of his childhood. Look, oh, his dog is licking him and trying to hug him to make him feel better. Sometimes a hug definitely helps us to feel better, right? From a friend or a mom or a dad or a grandmom or a sibling or even a dog. Let's run away, Willie, he said. So Willie is the dog. Peter filled a shopping bag with cookies and dog biscuits. We'll take my blue chair, my toy crocodile, and the picture of me when I was a baby. So I can tell he is definitely feeling like he doesn't want to give up, right? All of those things when he was little. Now someone else is coming into their home, right, who's smaller than him, and now he's not the baby anymore. Willie got his bone. I don't think running away is the answer, though. Let's see what's going to happen. They went outside and stood in the front of the house. This is a good place, said Peter. He arranged his things very nicely and decided to sit in his chair for a while. That's when he saw, right? So they're right outside. He didn't really run away. They just went right outside their house. And he's looking at his chair. I wonder what he's thinking. So guess what? He decided to sit in the chair and think, but he couldn't fit in the chair. He was too big. So look. I think Peter is starting to realize, I don't really need all these things anymore because I don't fit into them. Peter doesn't sleep in a crib. Peter doesn't use a high chair. Peter doesn't use this little chair. Maybe it is okay to let his sister have these things because he's a big boy now. His mother came to the window and called, "Won't you come back to us, Peter dear? We have something very special for lunch." So Peter and Willie made believe they didn't hear. But then Peter got an idea. So he's still kind of upset. He is, I think, starting to realize that maybe he does need to give his things to his sister because he's outgrown them. That would be the nice thing to do, right? Look what Peter did. He put his shoes under the curtains to make his mom think he was hiding there. Silly Peter. Soon his mother saw signs that Peter was home. "That rascal's hiding behind the curtains," she said happily. She moved the curtain away, but he wasn't there. He had tricked her. But he said, "Here I am," Peter shouted, right? He was behind this chest of drawers. So he didn't really run away. He didn't really go far. He went outside and he needed some time to think. And I think he realized some things when he was thinking out there and he sat in the chair. Peter sat in a grown-up chair. His father sat next to him. "Daddy," said Peter, "let's paint the little chair pink for Susie." He did come to a realization, right? And he doesn't need that little chair. And he's okay about giving it to his sister. That's really nice. And I see him smiling too. And Dad looks like he's smiling. Oh, and Mom is smiling. Oh, and there's little Susie's arm. I think Susie's gonna be happy too that her brother is sharing. This is so nice. I love this picture because it shows at the end that Peter realized, right? That the chair was okay to give away, and it shows him painting it pink. That's nice. And they did. Oh, look at Willie. He left pink footprints, little dog prints. That was a really good story. I enjoyed it. All right, so boys and girls, attached to this lesson, there will be a graphic organizer. Let's fill this out together. So you're gonna have to write the title. The title of the story, right, is Peter's Chair. So let's write that here. Do you remember why we put that apostrophe S over here? Right, because it shows possession. When you see that apostrophe S, it means it's his. It belongs to that person. It's his chair, right? In the end, though, he decided to give it to Susie. So let's talk about major events in the story. I think I'm gonna do bullet points. Remember my bullet points are just facts, right? Instead of complete sentences, sometimes you can do bullet points. So a major event was Peter had a baby sister, right? He has a new sister in his house. Another major event was when his dad and his mom, they were painting everything pink. He started to paint everything pink. That started to make him sad. Then what happened? Another major event was when Peter realized, right? When he went outside and he sat in the chair, he realized he was too big for all of the baby items, right? The high chair, the crib. That was like a big realization for him when he sat in that chair and he couldn't fit. That was a major event for him because he turned around how he thought. And in the end, right, he decided to be okay and let Susie have the chair, right? The high chair, the crib. All right, so the characters in the story. So we have Peter, Mom, Dad, Susie, right? She was the baby. Oh, and Willie. Willie was the dog. Setting. The setting is, where does the story take place? So the setting of the story, where was the story? It was at Peter's house, right? Most of it was inside, but some of it was outside, right around his house. So at his house, that's where the story took place. Boys and girls, you guys did a great job with this. This was fantastic. I can't wait to see what you guys write in your graphic organizer. Remember, send me a picture. Most of all, keep growing your brains and having fun. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.